The sinking ship looks like a giant whale. Damn, that ship is massive and it's sinking. No one likes being left out in the rain. Not even packages. This dog is built different. What do you think his split is? That baby knee. The baby's trapped in your knee. When you see her, you can't unsee. Wait, you hit Tinkerbell with your truck? Hiker got tired and needed a ride. Yes, I wish I could fit into a backpack and have my girlfriend carry me everywhere. Don't worry, it's just a sunset reflection. This caused a lot of worries and panics, I can imagine, taking a bath. You would hope it's summertime because this would be very, very cold by the looks of it. A straight ladder that has a crooked shadow. So what I'm hearing is the ladder's straight and the shadow's gay. My trousers caused my heart to stop. My heart would skip a beat. Big microphone, not micro. We call it a macrophone then. They brought their little friend along with them. This tray I found while hiking looks like a T-Rex. Sad person sitting on a ledge. I see an old person using a walking cane. While walking into a kitchen, I saw this guy. He's seen the horrors of the kitchen. Concerned. This chair is very concerned. It's been sat on too many times. Give it a break. Summoning demons. Or there was a vampire who died here. Or maybe the cat's a vampire and it's evaporating. This photo of me age 16, where my mum has a very weird worm resting on her shoulder. Nah, I know I'm not tripping. She's really taking a photo with a wool. I found dust in my wine glass when I set it down next to my lamp. Looks like a universe. What? Yeah, I'm saying the same thing. This tree looks like a man waiting to cross the road. Transformers, but instead of cars, trees. I might be onto something. That dog has been going to the gym. Bird person. These cows are small, but those cows are far away. This glass casts a spooky shadow. Don't drink it, you might be poisoned. The folds in this curtain creates the illusion of a face. The scratched paint on our bathroom wall looks like a face with a big pointy nose. It's Dr. Doofenshmirtz. I know Wood. Wood's looking at you. How did her reflection get a hat? Who is sitting and who is standing? The guy is sitting and the girl is standing. Bird poop masterpiece at the parking lot. Just met an artist. A bird artist. One of a kind. The camera malfunctioned as we motored away from the dock. This is what flat earthers think happens to the sea. No, giant at the airport. So since he's bigger than basically every human on Earth, does that mean he'll get paid whatever he is times an average person since he can do more, right? Surely. A cute ghost in my tea this morning. You trapped a ghost in your tea. Are you going to drink it? How dare you? Woke up to drink water and saw this on the window's reflection. I thought it was a ghost. It's just a chair with my jacket. Have you noticed I have tiny arms? Well, I did notice, but I wasn't going to say anything because that's quite rude. Yes, a cactus found love before you. Ah, isn't life beautiful? And then you've got two other cacti just watching. Jealous, probably. My pancake looked like a brain. This is brain food right here. Nourishment. Obama using his powers, holding an orb. Is it floating? No, it's sunk. This jalapeno looks like a T-Rex. When you eat this jalapeno, it also eats you back. The cloud's shadows make it look like they're floating islands. They look like avocados. I looked up at the moon and felt as if the moon was looking back down at me. It's because it was. It would freak me out. A sad old man in the creases of my cooler bag. I flew over some lakes that looked like a man walking his llama. They're so chill. These barriers look like they are in the final stages of a very close foot race. And the right takes it. The smoke cloud looks like a bear holding a flower. Boats on the left look like they're floating, because they are floating. Saw this out of the corner of my eye and almost called 911. My grandma sent me this photo today. Has your grandma shrunk? This is rather unsettling. Arm wrestling champion gets married. What, her or her husband? Most friendly tree ever. I wish I had a therapist tree. Listen to all my problems. Great balancing. Two planes crash into each other. Nope, I see it's in the sky. Close though. Does really seem like it. This kitten wouldn't move. Honked too. It knows you can't touch me. I'm a kitten. No one should be nasty to kittens. This capybara grew giant horns. Capybaras decided to not be chill with every animal in existence suddenly. Looks like a friendly horse. I don't think horses have hair. Maybe a demon. An actual full rainbow and the shadow of my plane. A long boy with a shadow of a man dog. This sad tire. It's like, please, I don't want to be used anymore. Free me. Found a face on a tree today. Bob Ross on my burrito. The way the shadows look between my coffee mugs. Every morning at around 11, Window Man shows up and scares me. This is my neighbor's chimney. And I bet you found that out after a few weeks of wondering, why is there a man who comes to my house every morning at 11? The personless shadow. I didn't notice it at first, but it's just someone jumping. This morning coffee's bloom looked like a surprised bear. Shocked boxes. Probably wondering why there are so many of them. Me, I thought I was the only box in the world. Nobody knew how happy these tires were until it snowed. Sniff, sniff, or happy tummy. I only see a tummy. I look like I have no legs. It really pops out of TV. TVs will soon be 3D. Where's the head? She's wearing a really white hat, which matches the background. You can't even see it's a hat on the left, but on the right you can with the shadow. Pirates of the Kennel. It's loafing. Scared myself for a second. Ah, she's not looking in 2 places at once. It's her boyfriend. A gigantic wolf. Imagine if animals were actually this big. Cool, but terrifying. Every 1,000 years, a giant wolf comes along and humbles humans. The wolf makes us pay for our sins committed on all other animals. Even the shadows in Scotland are played. Half of a donkey. Half donkey, half mountain. Service tech is just a leg. Humans in 500 years when we can live inside a computer. I would get scared too. Looks like a guy wearing a brown suit. A very dense and sturdy curtain. Or cat is just sleeping midair. Or the cat is just making itself float with powers. Someone through the sky. Please don't break it. Oh no, the bird thinks, why can't I go in it? It feels like he's going to give me a quest. I give you a quest of trying to leave the forest. Fish face. This fish is a massive fish. When a 12 room is no longer a challenge, you jump down there and you go into the back rooms. Was looking on the marketplace. Oh look, you can get a hover bike. Quad bike, but it can hover and fly. A world-shifting lake day. These girls are the same height. Even the one in the middle? Really? I don't know. Horses floating down a river. They're just pondering. Who's holding who? Let me see here. I don't know. Oh, she's doing a piggyback on the guy. Got it. Is there an exorcist here? No, but in the mirror world, you have a cat. Hair on, hair off. What's crazy is that both of these styles kind of suit him. Kind of, I say. Kind of. 2 giants. Giants are everywhere. Oh my god, how haven't I seen one? Crumpled paper shadow faces. This cactus that looks like a bird. Good morning, little guy. Yellow Yukon at work today. I felt bad peeling it. But you still peeled it, you monster. The horses were standing so still that their shadows still have frost. Wow, that's one unproductive horse. Get a job, dude. There's a face on my dog. Looks like an old wizard. Maybe your dog is actually an old wizard trapped, though, in the body of a dog. So Vastvant, the lake that hangs over the ocean. I don't even know how to sound Norwegian. Yes, hello. K-pop shadow is coming for you. Looks a bit like Gru. Tell me this doesn't look like little screaming skulls. You're not gonna like my answer. This marbling on the cake looks like a skunk. Somehow the shaving cream on my razor blade formed into the shape of a cat. Easy come, easy go. Will you let me go? Bismillah. No, we will not let you go. Guinea pig muzzle looks like a mandrill's face. This looks like a capybara. Danger ahead. My window's view looks like a painting. A very beautiful painting. Where is Red Dead Redemption set? I feel like this is something out of that game. How many sticks? 3 because of the handles, but I think one of them is just blended in really well. Sony Center Plaza in Berlin, Germany. This is crazy. You wouldn't think this is the same image. Bike was towed with brakes engaged. My dog Ruby. Oh, she's holding a treat. This man has been staring at me, motionless, for almost 30 minutes now. Wonder what he's watching. Tangled in. Is there a circle? Wow, her hair looks very yummy. Try to take a picture of the Capitol building in DC through the pouring rain. Only one picture, not mine. The beauty is this autumn? When would this photo be taken? Spring? Clock pulling down the surface of a wall. Kitty from the streets meets her new sister from the shelter. My camera had a weird glitch and made trippy water. If you drink this, you start to trip too. Snowflakes on my car windshield. Crazy shadows. It's like a barcode. The frost on this statue made it surreal. A bird that looks like another bigger bird. I only see one bird, and it doesn't even look like a real bird. It looks like it has a robot eye. A camera eye. The door handle is actually behind the TV. This picture confused me for quite a bit, until Reddit was able to help out. My great aunt, 1925. I guess I'm gonna stay confused. A photograph of an abandoned hotel. It's not abandoned, I see a guy right there on the right. For a moment, I thought she didn't have a head. Where is her head? Oh, she's leaning to the right and sleep. She's fast asleep. Floating tire tracks. Those are some small tires. Spooky season. Whippets are so cute. An elephant? No. I thought I said bowl cut. Cat is warping through time and you're worried about a bowl? Dog with a giant mouth. Man with a big chest. Giants over the city. Things they don't tell you about war, huh? This is who we're fighting for. The giants. Fell asleep with the remote. So you turned into a dog? One-legged car. Did a double take. It's on a step. The back of my vacuum looks like a dude with dreads. I see that, but I also see the predator. My girlfriend found this rock that resembles me. It even has a beanie. This knot in the wood looks like a frog. Not? What do you mean not? What do you mean not? This looks like a frog inside of a mouse. Tall building without window. It's actually not even a tall building. It turns out we were born in here and we will die in here. The whole world is this shop. This was the person who escaped it. It's a very rare image. A knot in the wood of my door that looks like an owl had been trapped inside of it. This dog's shadow looks like Donald Trump, and it's on an orange background. Kind of orange, yellowy orange. My pepper looks like a fist, a massive fist. Hulk's fist. Shadows cast from a tree during an eclipse. This apple slice looks like an elephant. He's unsure of this arrangement as well. Looks like the Michael Myers mask to me. I just see a face. A tree's shadow stopped the snow underneath it from melting. In Hawaii right now, the sun passes directly overhead, so there isn't anything that casts a shadow. So it's just floating. This picture my dad sent me of a cloud that looks like a shark. The world is ending. Kid me would be like, what? The way the light shines through the bookcase, making it a cityscape shadow. Looks like drawings, like shadings. My home security guard. This fuel filler cap shadow looks like Batman. It's Capman. The way my planter shadow looks like an alligator. This coffee stain on my counter looks like a sloth. I don't really see a sloth, I see more of a mushroom. Or maybe a garlic clove. I can't believe I just said onion. Giant foliage turkey. Strawberry chicken. My brother's cactus grew to look like a deer. My shaving gel looks like a little chicken. A chicken with shoes on. Found this did you just, a carrot voluptuous? Okay. My mum found a flamingo in her bell pepper. B2 Bomber makes it look like the sky didn't load properly. These things are so cool. Aren't these things like really quick? A man walking his gigantic cat. The shadow of this decoration piece makes a horror movie villain. I think your house might be haunted. This cat emerging from a TV. This Colorado farmland is flat, but looks 3D after the snow was blown around. This crane looks like it's wearing my sneakers. I should give them to him. Suits him way better, dude. A photo of a cemetery looks like two images stitched together. The shadow from the bull's head, making it look like it has a chicken's body. The wheel looks like a goose head holding a wheel. A rare optic sight, the broken spectra, occurs when a person stands at a higher altitude in the mountains and sees his shadow cast on a cloud at a lower altitude. This gourd looks like an old kiwi bird. This wasp nest looks like a mouth. These flowers look like a group of tiny 3D rendered chickens wearing glasses and holding a cake. It looks like there's a dog trapped in this tree. These cameras look like a pair of eyes. Puppy at the barbecue. Aww. Wasps built a nest. Snow elephant on an NYC city bike. My jeans shadow looks like a face. This unicorn shadow. I saw this reflection from a urinal that looked like an alien. This is the British English way of saying it. I could say urinal. Whatever it is. Urinal, the perfect pickpocket. She's so powerful, she morphed her hand inside of this lady's body to then steal a mask? All that for a mask? This furnace looks like an Easter Island statue. Looks like that thing out of Cinderella. I know that doesn't narrow it down, but the teacup maybe? I don't know. I see something from Cinderella in this. Accidentally cut out a snail-shaped bell pepper. Accidentally? Sure. I balanced a coin on a ring I made. The coin looks see-through. The shadows from these windows create a 3D effect when you're Darth Vader at heart. The shadow of my chimney makes me look like Lord Farquaad. I thought it was like the Marshmallow Man. Baby deer chilling on a chair. It's a chihuahua crossed with a deer. A shadow cast by my lamp looks like a happy spider with a ball. First time seeing this, I would freak out. Around 2 p.m. every sunny day, there's a one shadow on my floor. This has got to mean something. Maybe you were the first human to be born. Or the first of the last. This shadow that perfectly lined up with the light pole. I spilled my coffee and accidentally created an art. This restaurant uses shadows to show men and women restrooms. Today my lava lamp threw me a peace sign. I didn't know lava lamps were so chill like that. Have you guys got a lava lamp? I do. I don't know where it is though. Somewhere. This is not a thick desk. You're joking, right? This is a very thick desk. Right? Surely. I'm always there to support him. Yeah, but without you, he can't support himself. What's happened to his leg? What a reckless pilot to fly that low. How very irresponsible. I know it's being transported on a boat, but it looks like it's flying. When you hugged someone so hard. These legs are so weird. These legs position. This is weird. This is weird. This hurts me. This sitting man. I think he's just bent over with his neck really far back. I don't know where his head could be if not that. Fabric pink candles from Zalando size 40. Needs a new heel. I thought this was is this a dog's foot? It's okay. Nobody was injured. Found on Tinder, a Muppet woman. Shadow looks like a painting. This shadow from 2 different trees in my parking lot. Saw this in another subreddit and thought it was fitting here. Is it a cheese grater or is it part of the wall? Or is it? I don't know what else it could be. This is weird. I don't like this. It really fits well in the room. How long did that take to build? It's even bigger than what it came packaged in. If like, let's say just items in the world were actually things, what item do you think would have the worst experience of all time? I think knives. Because knives would just be hurting everything. Maybe even guns. Imagine they have the personality though which matched the actual object. And the way the object is used. Yeah, that would be a crazy TV show, no? I turned around and for a brief second, I thought my cat was flying away when I was gardening. Perspective makes all the difference. Now that's what I call a big giraffe. I tripped and almost died twice just looking at this picture. When you need new blinds, but your money is tight. Just use toilet paper. First, the onion made me cry. Now the pepper is yelling at me. Eating vegetables is just too emotional. Me with my girlfriend. Don't feel jealous, guys. My friend's dog got a ball from their dentist. He's been brushing his teeth. What a good boy. Today at 4:59, a person was detected. People are looking different, man. My son's noodle soup looks worried that you're eating it. I took a panoramic photo at the museum and ended up making it look like this girl has the ultimate selfie arm. Today's humor, the minivan gave birth last night. The new blanket my wife got for our couch is kind of freaking me out. Your blanket's alive. Someone caught this tree sneaking out of the lake, leaning over the balcony. How it really is versus how mothers see it. How did her reflection get a hat? Ghost. Half a donkey, half a mountain. Optical illusion. You feel hungry now, don't you? No? Why would this make me hungry? For those of you who are wondering, this is what a blind corner looks like. Strong windows. I just need one slice. My pants, I will not put on the ground. The internet's latest obsession. Do you see a girl stuck in concrete or hiding behind a wall? Daffy the Duck is on every Dodge Viper. Introverts, when they are asked what superpower they want, to be able to blend into anything. After a year of telling my friend he looks like Bob Ross, he finally sends me this photo. Am I the only one who thought she was floating? Longest finger? Dude's finger could be a gun. My brother was joking about how he dresses like a 5-year-old. Then he found this. The way my coffee spilled this morning looked like a duck. I turned the lights on and noticed someone had been watching me. Whilst walking into a kitchen, I saw this guy. A seal in my potatoes. I still don't think this is a potato. It looks too real. Unsure if I saw a cloud or a dragon the other day. This is why they said dragons were real. I would have thought this was a dragon like 10,000 years ago. The shadow of this fire hydrant looks like a soldier holding a rifle, a fully upgraded rifle. This rock either looks like a decapitated dragon's head or a snail. Godzilla. I flew over some lakes that looked like a man walking his llama. These barriers look like they are in the final stages of a very close foot race. No one likes being left out in the rain, not even your packages. I saw this reflection from a urinal that looked like an alien. A cute ghost in my tea this morning. It's trying to escape. This beautiful horse was born with its own perfect white shadow on its body. My girlfriend found this rock that resembles me. Thought my dog was on a round black pillow, but it's just my other dog. My trousers caused my heart to stop. This looks like a cat. A bit of toothpaste that looks like a baby monkey holding onto my toothbrush. Looks like he's holding on for dear life. Tiger after a mud bath. Ever had a lemon take a bite out of you? No, and hopefully never. Still amazed at how much my bag looked like a frog yesterday. Today, my lava lamp threw me the peace sign. Behold, the world's smallest cow. I thought this was a sheep at first. I'm not saying you should, but I'm also not saying you shouldn't. Nah, I know I'm not tripping. I might be tripping. It looks like paper, but why is there a hand around her? So it's a Mustang or it's a trash can. Completely worth the pain if you're sitting in Zoom meetings all day. From a recent self-portrait series, his beard is a cabbage man. Amazing, these mushrooms look like ears. Been keeping myself busy during lockdown. Learned how to write hello in Mandarin. What's your favorite color? Radical carrot. It took me a lot longer than I care to admit to realize this guy wasn't staring at me. She doesn't know it's a statue, so she went to help. New roundabout coming soon. I'd use this, hell yeah. Would you guys try it? You'd have to try it. This truly is a confusing perspective. I thought it was a lady wearing a wedding dress. This ad for a back straightening product. Wow, her back was so bad even the door had to be bent. For a moment, I thought she didn't have a head. Big microphone. Not micro. My cat is floating apparently. I don't think that's something you say so casually. This man has been staring at me, motionless, for almost 30 minutes now. I think he might be asleep. Was taking a photo of my horse yawning and suddenly, xenomorph horse. Turtle in a pond. It looks like a flying turtle. Missing tire. I don't know why, but this bike looks naked. This duck has a perfect cartoon dog face for a beak. Office camouflage. What are you doing to me? Floating above a manhole. How does she do it? Teach me, please, lady. Almost sat on my dog accidentally. That pillow is made from his brother's and he does not care. I didn't think I would actually lose in a hide and seek game with my nephew. Told him to pose for a picture. Dude's become the coat hanger. Cloud that looks like a pig's head. That's the pig god. He's about to rain 1,000 pigs for all the pigs we've killed. Cute kitty on the windshield. It's not a kitty, you lied, it's a leaf. You had me fooled. This root looks like a small monkey. Put it in a zoo, people will think it's a monkey. Just a very slow monkey. Bird pooped on my windshield. Left a self-portrait. I don't doubt if you submitted this to an art gallery, they would accept it. I think this rock looks like a bear every time I walk by it, and I finally stopped to take a photo. He's just chilling. I saw this face on an iceberg in Antarctica. Thought it was pretty cool. Yeah, just your casual thing, going to Antarctica and seeing the Ice King. Not a big deal. It took me almost 5 minutes to find the refrigerator. The fridge is right in front of you. It's just also a mirror for some reason. The side effects of being a vegan. Your foot turns into a carrot? Kidding. This dog is on a bicycle. How did he learn? Dunkin' Donuts drive-thru wasn't working. What, this is what they normally do, right? My chili pepper looks like it's laughing at me. I don't want to know who made the drainage system. Tell me who made the fence. My mom always told me to chase my dreams. You caught me. I thought there were lines of headless people dressed in red and white. What did you see first? A cloudy fish. The shadow on the Superstition Mountains. The cougar only appears twice a year for approximately a week just as the sun is setting. Guy learning to snowboard. This blends in so well. My shirt perfectly camouflages me in this bed of flowers. Snow elephant on an NYC city bike. The camera in the ER looks like a surprised panda. I looked up at the moon and felt as if the moon was looking back down at me. I see a wolf. Fast food bag stain. Looks like a guy on the toilet. This is foreshadowing you in a couple of hours. My mum sent me this photo tonight. A face in her drink. Your mum's being haunted. Was anyone planning on telling the world that the Sears Tower has a face? Does the head belong to Zebra 1 or Zebra 2? Zebra 2? I don't think Zebra 1 can do that with its neck. This tree I found while hiking looks like a T-Rex. That's a fossil. If you dig to the root of that tree, you will find a T-Rex. The back of my vacuum looks like a dude with dreads. This tree looks like a man waiting to cross the road. Doesn't look like he's waiting at all, it looks like he's moving. The trees cast a shadow that looks like an artistic portrait. This ice looks like an eye. You sure that isn't an eye? An orc's eye? I was at the beach and found a shell with barnacles on it that makes it look like an anatomically correct heart. These 6 young gents have one ingenious way to blow your mind. Hell nah. Are these all conjoined twins? Murmuration of starlings portraying a horse while horses gallop in the background. Look again. Yeah, they actually do have hands. It's just tattooed. Great shot. Had to look twice when your car hates winter as much as you do. I can't be the only person seeing what I'm seeing. I see someone's face. Mysterious third finger. The face is priceless. It's like, I didn't do it. Photos that look weird at first glance. Just a shark bus chasing a fillet of fish in New Zealand. Paradox. There are 2 of them. There's a lake in Finland that looks like Finland. And then there's a smaller lake in that lake which looks like and then I can't stand a thief, but this fool must be a mathematical wizard to balance the whole truck on one jack stand. Trees after toxic waste spill in Western Hungary. Honey, I redid the driveway, but I melted my brain in the process. Pirates of the Kennel. My dad burnt a pancake so bad, it camouflages with the black pan. My friend's outfit exactly matched my coffee cup today. Your friend is not telling you that she is also that coffee cup. Found this picture of friends. Yeah, this is just, I don't even see an optical illusion. My grandma sent me this photo today. She looks pleased with herself. What a reckless pilot to fly that low. Arm wrestling champion gets married. Why is one of her arms bigger than the other? Shocked boxes. What do you mean we're not just boxes? We're sentient boxes. These cameras look like a pair of eyes. This is literally poetic. Camera do have eyes. There is someone watching that. Puppy at the barbecue. I overcooked an egg and it looks like a person is trying to climb out of it. Look at this little mushroom owl. The roaring bear lightning. I don't know, this photo is such a vibe. This tree looks like it has a baby growing out of it. I checked it and I'm pretty sure it's all tree, no doll. My pancake looked like a brain. Saw an orange cat sleeping weird in the subreddit. Thought I should share mine too. Your cat is glitched. This coffee stain on my counter looks like a sloth. It looks like a mushroom and it also looks like E.T. My brother's cactus grew to look like a deer. This photo of me aged 16 where my mum has a very weird worm resting on her arm. How the hell does that even happen? What is that? My egg cooked in the shape of a chicken. My mum found a flamingo in her bell pepper. You know it's illegal to have flamingos as a pet, right? And you definitely can't eat one. So, Abercat Bean Fitch. It feels like he's going to give me a quest. Yes, first things first. You have to eat a piece of me. My blueberry muffin looks like a blobfish. This ice in the iced coffee looks like a Disney princess. Cinderella? The Thatcher effect is a phenomenon describing the mind's inability to recognize facial problems when faces are turned upside down. Turn the image around. Cloud looks like an ice wall. This looks like a tsunami. Dog reading a pamphlet on the bus. Was looking on Marketplace. He found a hover quad bike. In the pool, she needed a longer straw. I look like I have no legs. When you hugged someone so hard, why are their feet like that? Take your hand away from my wife. He's got a small forearm but a massive hand. He never loses a thumb war. There is no blue door. What is that then? These espresso martinis look like bar stools. My dogs appear to have merged this morning. If the Muppet is ever caught, he will face a fine of 40 euros. This is a single picture. That looks like a school. I'd love to go to a school like this, but not with the massive boat. Watermelon brain. Dave was starting to think his mum wasn't coming back. The cat is riding on an invisible bike. How many pencils are there? A lot. A lot is my answer. Actually, more than one. One single photograph, not four. If you're right-brained, you'll see a dog. If you're left-brained, you'll see a giraffe. I see an alien. Damn. She's got a tree branch for a leg. Oh my. This hyper-realistic nature painting by a Korean artist looks like a half-sunken ship, but it's actually a broken car antenna. Long exposure photo of a lightning bolt hitting a tree. Travel photos are so much better with dinosaur toys. I did it. I built a Pringles Ringle. No glue, just physics. Go home, rainbow. You're drunk. 2 eyes and a rainbow mouth. That, sir, is not a rainbow, but a Pokemon. I don't think anything goes harder than Mongolian archery on horseback. This is Aspen. She's visiting a friend's house for dinner, but after seeing the rug, she thinks it's time to leave. A few years ago, I caught the fog blending almost seamlessly with the water. This chair's leg blends in very well. My parents' dog on the nearly identical rug. This terrier. You have to squint your eyes for this one, but you can see a dog. Looks like he's wearing a bow tie. What did you see? First impressions are what count. A house, a human face, a tree, or the road? I saw a human face. The shadow of this banana looks like a woman with long hair. This confirms reincarnation as a banana is true. I would rather be a raspberry though, not a banana. I spilled my coffee and accidentally created an art. I was about to bite into this, then I saw it. I would not eat this at all. I know it's not actually a rat, but I'd still think it's a rat. This poor girl got done bad on this Instagram post. They're talking about the girl on the left. That's just awful timing. Doesn't even look like a human. I'd get scared too. I thought 8 pigeons were staring at me menacingly. To speaker, you saw me and you didn't say hello. Me, my vision, yes. A huge crowd to see the Mona Lisa. There is a painting behind. It's almost like we are living in the past and the future. Because no matter what, we still fit into that picture. The magical optical illusions of the painter Octavio Ocampo. Single shot of the van, the middle one. Then van copied and pasted forward and backwards. All vans exactly the same size, but the perspective of the road gives the illusion that the van on the right is the largest, as we expect it to look smaller. This cloud looks like Morrissey. The more you look, the more you see. This makes my brain itch. Here is one of the rooms of the hotel I will be staying at for 3 days with my school. How is the person taking the picture not visible in the mirror? No, she's falling! The illusion of safety. This boulder ain't push itself, Sisyphus. What did you see first? Brain, hands. I saw something else. I saw brains and hands. When you see it, you'll poop bricks. What the hell? What is that person doing behind those 2 pillars? That looks like a demon. His eyes are popping out. This picture speaks 1,000 words. Today's reality, smartphone users versus blind people. I found Waluigi taking the DC Metro. He's got a case of the Mondays. Oh, poor guy. Hate getting that. Do you see the goat looking at you or the bird looking away? I don't see a goat at all. When you see it, you'll realize he's a smart man. Say found it when you see it. Well, I think you'll just find it pretty quickly. It's a dog. I don't think only Star Wars fans will see it. A perfectly timed image as the vehicle passes through a block of matching colored apartments. In the Victorian era, unique cups were designed to prevent your mustache from getting in your tea. This company makes frying pans that have medieval swords as handles. They call them the Excalibur, a cat reaching for the sky. Please don't. I need the sun. We need the sun. If we don't have sun, we don't have plants, and if we don't have plants, we don't have life, and if we don't have life, we have death, and death isn't cool. If you can see a car, then you should believe that we see things in different perspectives. Don't claim you know it all all. Please zoom in to see the... Okay, I'm zooming. I don't know. Oh, they're making a joke for people who actually fall for this. Okay, I get it. 2 cats or 1 cat in its shadow? How about both? Little Timmy was starting to think his mother was never coming back. Yes, because little Timmy refused to grow up, even though he was 55. One of the greatest illusions of all time. It's a woman, then it's a man. You have been fooled. You may call it a clever camera trick, but I call it my giant abducting me fantasy. You'd like a giant to feed you giant beer? It'd be cool. Tortilla or the moon? Tortilla and moon. What's wrong? It's just a room. I can't ever escape this, can I? Why do I see 6-7? A rare photograph of a female senator, but it's a dog. Who else thought this smoothie looked like a finger? It looks like a finger and a sausage. Like a sausage finger. Eye test. What number do you see? 216. That's what I see. What do you see? I think I'm winning in life. I thought the floral part of the plate was the bed sheet, and half the food was just off the plate. They just really love the smell of food. How many bikers? 1, 2, 3. I see 4, actually. Yeah, 4 bikers. Definitely thought that was his hair at first. It was. He just got a haircut really quick. How many people are in the car? 1. Just 1 person. 1 bald person. Or maybe the seats turn into bald men. Is that how bald men are made? I thought DJ Khaled just graduated. I think you did. Congrats. My mom shushed me so I wouldn't scare away the birds she was trying to zoom in on. I would have just said nothing and let her find out what it really was. When your brother goes full ape man. How is he doing this? Where is his foot then? Mantis stealing a Domino's sign. They're fed up of all the cars driving over its family. Took me a second. It's a vintage mirror for $300, even though it looks like a bunch of bricks, but no, that's just how good the mirror is. The Fata Morgana effect makes boats appear as if they are floating in the sky. We're long past spaceship, guys. We're now doing space boats. Oh, look, cool, 24/7 security. Don't worry, guys. As long as they don't take a close look, you'll be fine. This is just 1 person, not 2 people. This isn't Photoshop work. However, it's a good optical illusion. Right. This is Cerberus, but in reindeer form. Invisible man walking a dog. It looks like he has a robotic arm. I spent 5 minutes wondering why this guy was staring at me. This waterfall looks like a woman in a dress. I'd simp for this waterfall. Where is it? I'm intrigued. Please tell me more. See, even though they're fighting, the cat at the top really just doesn't care. He's posing. He looks like we mounted him to the wall. No, don't say that. Clouds or snow? See, at the start, you would think this is clouds, but just look at it for a bit longer. It's gotta be in the snow, because the sun wouldn't be this type of bright. They are actually the same height. Really? I don't think they are. Even if this was like a crazy illusion, I don't know. Her legs just look a lot longer. So does her torso. I know a dragon when I see one. Oh, how lucky. We get to see a dragon. I left my boots at the back door. When I was walking back outside, I nearly had a heart attack. Wow, this dog is very long. Not sure if I could handle this dog sleeping on my bed. It would take up too much space. I'd have to get like a king bed. Reflection in steam iron. This is an alien. Our box is moving, or is the orange guy? I don't know. This hurts my brain. Family selfie. I have no legs. Where did your legs go? Are you just floating? You teach me how to float? I think if you have a phone, even if you're not that online, you would know what this is. When you look at a photo of a pyramid that's taken from above, but your brain tricks you with some 3D thing. Ah, here we go again. Okay, this is a game I don't want to play. That is a landmine. Never trust shadows. At 12 a.m., it comes to life. Marrying an owl. Owl's trying to leave. This is not moving. There is something wrong with your brain. Well, there's something wrong with your brain too. Which horse does the head belong to? Is it 1 or 2? I think it is 2. Yeah, 2. Just because the way the hair is. Is this a pizza for ants? Yes, my name is Ants. Let me try the small pizza. What do you see? I see an alien. It looks like a mock-up or a giant, but it's just me on the 2nd floor of the college with a tiny garden. Pedal plane. Soulless being or... Yes, he has no eyes. Just, it's a void. Headstand. This zebra has been doing calisthenics. This falcon is taking a picture of us. He's thinking, what the hell are you doing here? You must be new. Terrifying teeth. What did you see first? An apple or 2 faces? An apple. The mythical Anubis. Even looks like it has a gold chain on. Anubis got drip. Don't worry, we see the same thing. I want to eat broccoli. We need to put it in the sea and boil it. You would need a massive pan to boil this. Eric Johansson painted this amazing optical illusion of height on the street of Stockholm. Optical Illusions, painted by the Canadian surrealist Rob Gonsalves. This is so cool. Although a waterfall turns into a bunch of people. Interesting. Birdman. Dude, that is scary. Your brain thinks these are different sizes. However, this is true because they are different sizes. This is because of an effect called your brain seeing. Grandma is a pillar of the community. She's been there for a million years. She is the community. Everyone came from her in that area. The Flying Dutchman. Jack Sparrow? Just a guy wearing a hoodie. Yeah, I don't see a hoodie at all. This is the type of thing you'd see and then blink and then his head would appear. He's just on top of the closet, but it looks like he's invisible. This cat knows how to cook. Let him cook. No, look again. This hurts me. Initially, I thought the girl in the black dress was getting held up, but then I realized it was not her. We can now project the news into the sky. The only thing left is to make sure holograms can have noise coming out of them. Then no one will be able to miss the news. The castle is the same color in all 3 images. Really? Someone thought a leopard had escaped from a zoo. Turns out one of the mums lost their dressing gown on the school run. It really does look like a leopard too. Whoever took this photo must have known. You wouldn't catch me just going up to a wild leopard. Stop! What the heck are you doing over there? This is not a public Oh, never mind. That's why you don't assume. Doesn't look good though. Maybe you should show him this photo. I'm sure he'll change the way he's sitting. Soccer ball. Nope, it's not a soccer ball, it's a cat. I hope no one thought that was a soccer ball and kicked it. Thought the driver of this car was just staring me down for no reason. Was this before or after you decided to take the photo? Did you take it and thinking, why are these people staring at me? Or my sister's hand passing through my cat's body. I actually don't know what to say to this. How is this working? Is this Photoshop? Or is this cat just missing a part of its body? Either way, I don't think your hand should be there. What? I really don't get it. This truck carrying a heavy load. I would not want to drive behind this. Hell no. That'd be a terrible way to die. And this guy just doesn't have a lower body. You know what they say? Equal exchange, right? The law of equivalent exchange. To get that fish, he had to give up his legs. These 2 photos are identical. It is the same picture side by side and not a different angle. There's something about this plate that keeps messing with my eyes. It looks like a bunch of cinnamon was put on it. Ah, welcome mat. It's over 20 years old. Yeah, I don't know why I thought this was an optical illusion. It's just very old. French trains are so wild. Just sitting here in total luxury with high-speed Wi-Fi going 320 kilometers an hour. The illusion in this is that it looks like there's no screen on the computer. Standing on top of the world. Damn, they're tall as hell. Graffiti creating a transparent wall. Wait, what? You can't walk through that? This picture of a car bumper taken after a car crash looks like it belongs to cars coming from another dimension. Grouse area looks like it's in a cup. I'm not really seeing this one, but I kind of know where you're coming from. Jesus is watching. Even if you don't think he is, he's always watching. This is crazy. If you squint your eyes, it makes it even more obvious. A girl with 3 hands. Okay, 1, 2. I don't see the 3rd hand. It's 1 picture, not 2. It's just perfectly cut in the middle. A bigger plot twist than the Infinity War ending. This guy thinks he's a part of the group. Only arms and hairs. Very good camouflage. What do you see? Is the figure running towards you, or is it running away from you? It is running towards me. Please don't. A cool convertible. This is for when you get lost and you have nothing to do. You run out of gas. You're waiting for people to come help you? Just play some pool on the back of your car. This bag looks like a cat. My frozen windscreen. This is disappointing. I thought this was like just a crazy looking mountain or like an ice cave. The eagle statue on South Station turns into a pirate at night. Picture of a dog taken through a different dog's tail. Can someone explain this to me? No, I can't. This is too hard for my brain. We got a floater. What in the world? It's a man-child. A literal man-child. You know those grown men who act like children? Yeah, this is them. Took this picture yesterday. The sides of the buildings were the exact same color of the sky. Got this in my mailbox. I thought the kid was flexing. You really gotta look at it for a bit. Saw this after my significant other gasped. Scared the hell out of us. This is a mannequin. These people are just putting mannequins randomly on the side of the road near you. It's actually the road that's slanted. So good. No, he let her go. The cameraman's just flying though. It's okay. He'll save her. This is a puddle. No, you're on a cliff and this is a massive forest. Liar. Is this another the dress photo? Yeah, I hate these images. Her socks blend in well with her carpet. Car crash. This tree is just no-clipped inside of his car. Is it her butt? She's sitting on a beanbag. If it was, that would be kind of concerning. Way too big. If you stare in the middle, the picture disappears. Okay, I'm staring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is not disappearing. Hold the phone far away and... Okay, I'm going back. I'm going really far back. I'm squinting. The game. What game? me. The game? A little wave. Let's take a close look at this guy's hand on the left. It's very small, and it's moving in a very weird way. Why is it so far away? Is it just really long? Charge your electric cat here. My cat does not run on electricity. It runs on rage. Looks like floating islands. If you told me these were floating and gave me some like stupid scientific discovery, I'd believe you. It even looks like it has a shadow. Not a cannibal cat. Yeah, its jaw does not open that wide. It's just sleeping. Hold your phone as far away from you as you can and squint your eyes. What the hell? The girl on the left is a guy. It's the face of a guy. What? Is that like her soul? Cat enjoying a rock concert. I don't think this is an optical illusion, although I did at the start. This is genuinely a cat enjoying a rock concert. I thought they would have hated it because they can hear it a lot louder than us. Be too loud for their ears. Two giants. Okay. Why are they not worried about falling off? That's so dangerous. Girl scratches her back and it looks like a horror movie. The snow in the field blew around, making the landscape look 3D. Oh, pine cone teeth. Has it got 2 pine cones in its mouth? I don't remember a cat being in the ring. Sky painting. Okay, so the people making this got very bored and thought, yeah, let's just prank everyone. The headless dirt bikesman. He must have gotten tired. I think I read this in a different optical illusion meme. Giant blackbird or open car hood. Whoa. The shadow from the house lights on the plants made my wife's car look like it has some kind of wrap. It has a plant wrap. Very natural. Shadow cat. Dog in the clouds. I'd love to see a dog in the clouds. That's actually a wish of mine. A tiny cow, which can balance itself on a wooden pole. Saw these cheap speakers for sale on Marketplace and was excited for 2 seconds. They're on a table, not floor. What? They look fine. They don't look tiny. Rug depth perception. Cat or pig? Pig. Is he inside or outside? He's outside. He must be quite cold. Who needs Photoshop? Not you. Size does matter. Size has always mattered. A man with a tiny arm. Found this not transparent shirt on Vinted. How is that not transparent? That looks very transparent. Kitchen countertop looks like a carpet. Optical illusion in my house. Oh god, a plane's coming your way. Why is a plane even there? When your lamp gives you a heart attack, I'd freak out. I'd leave the room. Maybe I'd peer over to see if it was actually a spider in there, but I'd be very scared. Almost had a heart attack. What are they? Oh, are those mannequins or are they kids? What? I came home late and found this sitting on the edge of my bed. I now know what it's like to be too scared to move. Scared the hell out of me this morning. You thought someone was living in your house? One picture. Where is this? This looks like it's in Spain, or maybe even Italy. How many legs do you count in this photo? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 22 legs. 10-foot basketball player dunks ball with ease. Wow, takes a lot of skill being tall, guys. Just 2 persons holding a mirror. Yeah, I thought these people were under the sand doing some really weird art thing, and they were basically dying because their head would be in the sand, but yeah, I guess that's good. A rare condition characterized by overgrowth of bones, skin, muscles, and lymphatic vessels. Sure, that's not Freddy Fazbear. Why is it that we never see people like this though? Serious question. This species of cat have Sauron's eyes. Asking me where the ring is, I don't know. I messed up my neck shaving yesterday, and I didn't moisturize, and I really need to wash my face/neck after work. Chin is up. That is not the back of my head, and me having gross ears. It's like you've got Shrek's ears. What you see in this optical illusion shows how likely you are to cheat. Well, I would appreciate if you said, whatever I see, that means I'm cheating, because I can just say I see anything. I see an elephant, and I see some birds. This surreal pudding. Pudding? What? Pudding? What? Pudding? Pudding? What even is pudding? Yeah, whatever. How are you, Grandma? Good, but yellow. She's turning into a minion. Stare at the black dot, and the duck will change color to the mood you're feeling. Okay, I'm staring. What mood is this going to change? I'm gonna act really angry. Nope, didn't work. Scientists unveiled the first ever complete map of an adult fruit fly's brain. Isn't it so cool that we can just see something like this? My mum washed my Snuggie and hung it up in my room. I almost died. Early when I arrived home, I saw a strange figure standing in my window. I called the police and they did a search of my house. The culprit, my hanging laundry. My mum's dog looks like she's floating or was badly photoshopped into the picture. Nah, I think this is an epic fail. I don't see any dogs floating. Is this just me? The goal is facing 2 sides simultaneously. 2 sides? I don't see it. No, I don't see that. I see a nice photo though. Found on Tinder. Muppet woman? Yeah, I'd go on a date with a Muppet woman. Be a cool experience. We should probably be good at, some stuff. Saw this puzzle from a friend. What's the correct combination? Can you open the lock using these clues? I'm not trying to do this actually. Nope.